I just need space. That's what my wife told me. No explanation, no real conversation, just those 3 words. At first I was confused. Did she need time to think? Was she feeling overwhelmed? Was there something I did wrong? But instead of begging for answers, I did something she never expected. I gave her exactly what she asked for. I stepped back. I stopped calling. I stopped checking in. I let her have her space. And that's when something strange happened. She freaked out. Suddenly she was texting me nonstop, asking where I was, who I was with, why I was being so distant. But it was too late, because by the time she realized she wanted me back, I had already moved on. My wife and I had always been close. We talked about everything. We laughed together. We were best friends. But then something changed. She started coming home late. She was always glued to her phone, smiling at messages she wouldn't let me see. The small affectionate moments, kisses on the cheek, hand-holding, playful teasing, all started to disappear. At first, I told myself it was stress, maybe work. But deep down, I knew something was wrong. Then one night, out of nowhere, she looked at me and said, "I just need space." I didn't know what to say. We were married. Why would she need space from me? I asked her why. She just sighed and said, "I don't know. I just feel like I need some time to figure things out." And just like that, she pushed me away. So I did the only thing I could. I gave her what she wanted. And that's when everything started to unravel. At first, I respected her request. I stopped initiating conversations. I stopped asking where she was going. I gave her space. And for a while, she seemed relieved. She went out more. She started dressing up when she needed time alone. She was always on her phone, texting someone with a smirk. She never showed me anymore. The more I pulled away, the happier she seemed. But then something strange happened. Instead of embracing her new freedom, she started acting weird. She would check on me randomly, asking where I was. She'd text me things like, "Hey, what are you up to?" Even though she was the one who needed space. She got irritated when I didn't immediately respond. I remember the night it all clicked. She came home late as usual. I was on the couch reading, not waiting up for her, not asking questions, just living my life. She walked in, hesitated, then asked, "You didn't call me today?" I looked up at her and simply said, "You needed space, remember?" And for the first time, she looked worried, because in that moment, she realized something. I was giving her exactly what she asked for, and she wasn't expecting that. The more distance I gave her, the more restless she became. She started coming home earlier. She started asking me things instead of just ignoring me. "How was your day? What did you do today?" She suddenly cared about where I was, who I was with, what I was doing. But I wasn't playing that game. I stayed calm, distant, just like she had wanted. And that's when she really started to panic. One night, she walked into the room while I was getting ready to go out. She leaned against the door frame, watching me. "Where are you going?" she asked. "Out," I said. I didn't give her more than that. Her eyes narrowed. "With who?" I shrugged. "Why do you care? You needed space, right?" For a second, she didn't respond. Then she swallowed and muttered, I didn't think you'd actually pull away this much." And there it was. She never wanted space. She wanted control. She wanted the option to explore whatever she was doing without losing me. She wanted me waiting in the background, ready to take her back when she was done. But now she was losing me, and she couldn't handle it. Her panic grew by the day. The more I pulled away, the more desperate she became. Suddenly, she wanted to spend time together again. Suddenly, she was interested in our relationship again. But by then it was too late, because I had already found out the truth. One night, while she was in the shower, her phone lit up on the dresser. I wasn't snooping. I wasn't looking for proof. But when I glanced at the screen, the truth slapped me in the face. A message from a name I didn't recognize. "I miss you. When can I see you again?" My chest tightened. My hands clenched. But I didn't react. I didn't explode. I didn't scream. Because in that moment, I knew everything I needed to know. She had pushed me away because she wanted someone else. And now that someone else had let her down, and suddenly she wanted me again, But she didn't know I was already gone. I didn't say anything that night. I didn't confront her. I didn't even let her know that I had seen the message, because I wasn't going to give her the reaction she expected. Instead, I did something that scared her more than anything else. I stayed completely calm. Over the next few days, she kept trying to pull me back in. She started acting sweet again. She suddenly wanted to fix things. She even suggested a weekend trip, something she hadn't done in months. I played along. I watched as she desperately tried to rebuild something she had already destroyed. Then one night, she finally broke. I was sitting on the couch scrolling through my phone when she sat down beside me. She hesitated, then whispered, "I don't want space anymore." I glanced at her. "Oh, what changed?" She bit her lip, her eyes watering. She knew I wasn't coming back. "I made a mistake," she admitted, her voice shaking. I was confused. I didn't know what I wanted, but now I do. I want you. I let her words sit in the air for a moment. Then I looked her in the eyes and said the words that shattered her world. "I don't want you anymore." Her face fell. Her breath caught in her throat. "What?" she stammered. "You don't mean that. We can fix this." I shook my head. "No, we can't." Her eyes filled with panic. "I love you. I just got lost for a while. But I see everything clearly now. Please don't do this." I exhaled, standing up. "I didn't do this." "You did." And just like that, I walked away for good. She sat there motionless, her lips parted as if she wanted to say something, to stop me, to beg me to stay. But for the first time, her words had no power over me. I didn't turn back. I didn't hesitate. I walked to the door, grabbed my keys, and without another word, I left. And that's when it happened. She broke. "Wait," she cried, scrambling to her feet. Her voice cracked with panic. "Please, just talk to me." But there was nothing left to say. She had her chance. She made her choice, and now she had to live with it. I heard her sob as I stepped outside, but I didn't stop, because for the first time in a long time, I was finally free. She stayed in that house, trapped in a moment she could never undo. She would text. She would call. She would try to fix what she shattered, but I would never answer, because I had realized something. She never wanted space. She wanted options. She wanted security of my love while she explored something else. And when that failed, she thought I would still be there. But I wasn't. I was already gone. And for the rest of her life, she would live with the one truth that haunted her the most. She lost me. And this time, there was no coming back. Final message to the audience. If someone asks for space, give it to them. And when they realize what they lost, let them drown in the regret they created. The end.